Apologies, technical glitch, the video cut out. In your assessment, what you might be thinking is that if it says 8 kilometers between two places, what it's meaning is it's between those. By all means, use 8 kilometers in your calculations, but a very good thing that if you're going for excellence to write down is assuming it's exactly 8 kilometers. With this number here, the level of accuracy could be anywhere between those two. If you had extra time in your extra time in your assessment task, and you felt like you should show some more maths, you could, for example, show how the cost of driving to Snell's Beach might differ between there and there. Whereas you've worked with the average of 8 kilometers, but actually it could be between those two. Alright, now, the formal rules for significant figures are a little bit painful. Scratch that. They are stunningly painful, and they feel like they're designed to trick students. If you intend to go on to study serious science in future years, unfortunately they are kind of important. Alright, there are 3 rules for determining how many significant figures are in a number. Non-zero digits are always significant. So that works out really nicely. 1s, 3s, 7s, every number that's not 0 is significant. The zeros are what make it fun. Any zeros between 2 significant digits are significant. You can call these captured zeros. So, for example, 301 has 3 significant figures. The 1 and the 3 are significant, and the 0 is captured, therefore it's also significant. Trailing zeros in the decimal portion only are significant. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Say I say 3.7, that has 2 significant figures. 3.70 is implying another level of accuracy. You see, before, it could have been 3.73, 3.68, etc., and we've rounded to 3.7. But saying 3.70 is implying another level of accuracy. It could be 7.304, and we've rounded down, or 3.698, and we've rounded up. But the 0 implies a level of accuracy. Because it gives us a level of accuracy, it is counted as significant. Therefore, that has 3 sig figs. Alright, I encourage you to go and read that. The rules are explained in more detail. I will go through some examples in a second. Alright, for example, here, the number 300 has 1 significant figure. So 300 to there, 300 here, about $320. Oh, sorry, about 300 implies that only this here is significant. The rest really is not significant. These are what we call placeholder zeros. If they're holding place, they don't count as significant. The reason being is because we could write this as 3 times 10 to the 2, with this one here being the only significant one. These guys here are just holding place. So that's why 300 only has 1 significant figure. Same as 0.067. That has 2 significant figures. It's those 2. This is a placeholder. The placeholder zeros are just giving us an idea of the magnitude of the number, almost like units, really. But they don't give us an implied level of accuracy, so they're not counted as significant figures. Alright. Identify the number of significant figures. Here, that has 5 significant figures. The 0 in the middle there is captured. These 2 are trailing, giving us an implied level of accuracy. They're not there to show us a magnitude or size or whether they are. They're completely useless. It would make just as much sense cut off. The only reason they're there is to tell us that it's more accurate. This one here, the leading zeros don't count. They're just holding place. 3. This one here, the 0 in the middle is captured. 3. This one here, I believe that's a comma, not a decimal. Because it's a comma, those 2 zeros are trailing. Then, well, they're not after a decimal place, so they're not significant. 3. Here, those 2 are not significant. These 2 are because they're captured. 4. And in fact, if you read the rest, the answers are here, along with some explanations. Don't get too caught up on them. It's not like your test is going to answer this to 4 significant figures. how many significant figures are in this question. The more important thing is to understand the logic behind significant figures, and the way we write numbers is important because it has a meaning also. All right, thank you very much.